Forget about Champions League, forget about Europa League, forget about Conference League. We'll be happy if we get mid-table.
We're out of Champions League, we're out of Europa League. We're Man United and we're fourth in our group, boss.
Bottom of the group.
Bottom of the group. How does that make sense for a big club like this? You know what I mean? It's disappointing. It's disappointing. And I'm not saying Ten Hag out and saying Glazers out. I just want whatever happens next, that the people coming in, they just do what they need to do for the club.
We have the same players week in, week out. Dallo, who's not good enough. Wan-Bissaka can't look around this corner because he's not good enough. John Evans not good enough. And people can kiss Varane's ass all they want. He is not good enough for this club. He is not good enough. He can't stay fit. Any good quality side come against, we get destroyed. We're going to go to Anfield on the weekend and we are going to get destroyed. Because you know what? They have a bit of heart. They have heart, which we don't have. Every single week we're lacking heart. We go up against the big teams like Chelsea last week. We reform. No way. Because Chelsea are a middle table team. People look at Chelsea saying, oh, Chelsea this, Chelsea that. Chelsea are not good enough.
Like last week I came for the game against Chelsea and they actually played really well. And I was like, okay, we might be going places. Scott McTominay scoring 2 goals, could have had a hat-trick, could have had more. Today I look at them, it seemed like they didn't give a You can't sack another manager, you need to get the Glazers out. And it just seems like the players are not serious, and like the club is not serious.
I suppose Garnacho done well as he always does, but you know what I mean, this lad, I mean the guy Hannibal coming on, Hannibal bloody Lecter would be more use from Silence of the Lambs, and he's as toothless as Hannibal Lecter with his mask.
We need to off the Glazers, the Glazers. The players are not fit to wear the shirt, all of them. Ten Hag is he's a manager. He's one of the worst we ever had. I don't give a if they want to back him. He's not the he's not the correct guy to go forward. The players are We need to beat them all off. We need to off the Glazers. I don't know what we do to go forward. None of our players are good enough to play for this team. None of them. They need to play in Crystal Palace, Luton, not Manchester United. None of them.
I spent all my student budget. I spent it all on United games.
What's the result now?
I want my money back, bro. I bet all the fans want the money back. Because damn, like it really hurts. Like
when we first came, we're looking at the screen and we're seeing all these highlights for the legends that was here. It's embarrassing. What legends is my children going to look at and say, yo, I remember so-and-so. Who do you remember? 10 years from now, who are we going to remember from this club? Yo, how many legends played on the pitch tonight? There's no legends here, boss.
None.
Not one.
We went into that game tonight knowing we needed to get some result. Now, you can talk about the rights and wrongs of the Europa League, but it was still a competition, and we can't afford to pick and choose our competitions. We need trophies. We need to have something to play for. And what disappointed me, and I brought my children over tonight for their first ever Champions League game, I might as well put them out there. There's more passion in them. There was no fight, there was no structure. Bayern Munich were just going through the motions and we didn't force the game. Now, I know we couldn't afford to attack, but what chances did we create? Now, you can go through the whole rights and wrongs of the Glazers this, Ten Hag out that, but ultimately, whether we agree with Ten Hag out or not, it's kind of a fait accompli maybe. Like if we go to Anfield on Sunday and I dread, now I'm not overly religious, but I'm going to pray to any God that is out there on Sunday that we keep the score down.
I didn't expect us to win tonight. I thought we were going to lose. And just look at the atmosphere, it's dead. This is a problem from the top of the club and it's seeping in now into the players. And if this carries on, forget about Champions League, forget about Europa League, forget about Conference League, we'll be happy if we get mid-table. And tonight's performance, one shot on target properly, we were just nowhere. Complete waste of time, complete waste of money.
Since Fergie left, tell me, we've won how many trophies? Do you know what I mean?
Carabao Cup.
Yeah, but Carabao Cup, who wants to win Carabao Cup? I want to win Premier Leagues. Do you know what I mean? You've got people travelling all across the world for this club. Big reputation.
But we can't keep blaming managers all the time. Like Jose Mourinho, one of the best managers in the last decade, couldn't handle Man United. Why we keep blaming managers? We need to start looking at the players now.
United, big United, Manchester United, bottom of the group in the Champions League.
Yeah, but we don't deserve to be in the Europa League, so it is what it is now. Just play the kids to the end of the season. I want to see Kobe Mainoo. I want to see just the youth, innit? Let the youth play now. What we got to lose now?
I just came from Mexico to see them, and that is not Manchester United.
All the way from Mexico, how are you feeling?
I don't know. I will speak in my case. I feel sad. They are not playing as before. So, but well, at the end it's a game. It's not an easy league. For me, it was complicated to come here and to see this match. The kind of team that they didn't play like, they used not to play like that. At the bottom of the group, imagine Manchester United in Champions League. It's not possible.
Do you feel like when you see those players on the pitch that they care and that they play for you?
No, I feel they are not playing. They are not the same team as today. I'm not sure. I'm from Mexico. We miss Chicharito as well. So at the end, I think he had a big spirit. This spirit feeling that this team today it didn't have. Yeah.
How many hours did you travel from Mexico to here?
It's around 14-15 hours. So then to London, to Manchester, and then to here to Old Trafford.
So now you're going to go back to Mexico?
No, I'm going to spend a few days here, and then I will come back to Mexico.
Do you think that you're going to come back again this season to see United?
Yes, I am United fan. I will come back again, but I'm not sure if I'm not going to do this big travel again in a few years. I'm not sure, but because it's not cheap.
The season before we last won the league, when City and us, we were tied and they won it in goal difference, what did Fergie do? What a big club does. He goes out and signed the best striker in the Premier League at the time, which was Van Persie. Scored a bucket load of goals the next season. He won the Golden Boot. United won the league. That's how you bounce back.
We're going to go to Anfield on the weekend and we are going to get destroyed. Because you know what? They have a bit of heart. They have fucking heart, which we don't have. Every single week we're lacking heart. We go up against the big teams like Chelsea last week. We were formed. No, why? Because Chelsea are a middle table team. People look at Chelsea saying, oh, Chelsea this, Chelsea that. Chelsea are not good enough. We go up against a team like Bournemouth who have a structure and a way of playing and we cannot figure it out. We get the ball in the first 5 minutes of the game. Onana standing there on the ball, he cannot find a pass. I love Ten Hag, but what's coming down to?
If that was Anfield tonight and they knew they had to win to at least guarantee European football, you can be damn sure they would have done it. Now, you're talking about Kobe Manu, who's a good player. Fine, but we need to know. Yes, he may be a good player, but you talk about somebody mentioned Varane. He's right. Sloppy seconds, like an ex-girlfriend. Like Rafael Varane, if Real Madrid wanted him, they would have kept him. Real Madrid don't give us their players. They take our players. We don't get their players.
This should have been about first and second tonight, not about winning and hoping for a result elsewhere. It's really, really disappointing.
Is this the club that you know?
No, it's really not. It's really not. And all I'd say is I'm hoping Jim Ratcliffe comes in. If he does come in, hope things change. I'd stick by the manager. I'd make a few personnel changes on the pitch, and hopefully this is the club I get to know again.